Hi friends, MD Vegan. I make a breakfast with a granola and I have three parts in it. That is the granola, that is the dried fruit, nuts, seeds, sprouts, whatever. That is dried and energy, dense energy. It makes me warm. It's perfect for a winter day. And it also makes the breakfast last. It's protein and fat and the dried fruit, less sugar, less water. So very dense, and the protein and the fat has to be digested, broken down into sugar molecules. They can be burned in the cells, and that is the fuel. So it takes some more time for this granola part to be digested, so it lasts. I don't have to eat that soon again. That's why I like the granola part of my breakfast. The second part is a fruit salad, and then I oftentimes have a third part that is yogurt. Right now I have a cashew yogurt, and it's so heavenly. It's my favorite yogurt right now, and I always make new ones, but kinds of yogurt, but this is really cool. So I have three videos here under this video that you can watch to know how to make the buckwheaties. That's for the first part, for the granola, buckwheaties. I show you how to make that. It's basically buckwheat groats soaked overnight. They begin to sprout pretty soon, and then you can dry them back. And then you have these buckwheaties, store them for a month, and I show you in that video. That's the first video. The second video is about the cashew yogurt. This is a cashew yogurt. It's a fresh batch. And I only fill it with here, because otherwise you see, whoops, it gets larger overnight in a warm room, and you see the gas inside from the fermentation. That's the good thing from the yogurt. It's good for the gut bacteria. They work in the gut, the bacteria, and they have to be healthy, and they are their friends in here. The yogurt bacteria are also friendly gut bacteria, and that's the greatest part, the biggest part of our immune system. So yogurt is super good for the gut and super healthy and so delicious. It's cream on a cake. That's the yogurt on a fruit salad. That's really, I love it so much, and this is a really nice one. I'll show you in a second video how to make that if you want to do it on your own. Otherwise, take any yogurt. The third ingredient you can make ahead of time, save a lot of time when you make a recipe, is date mousse. And that's a very simple one. It's just easy. You blend dates with water, boom. But you can only store it for a week or so. Otherwise, it turns sour. It would be pity. Dates are my favorite sweetener. Really nice, because even if you eat them every day as a sweetener, very sweet, they get more and more healthy. Because they have so many phytonutrients and fiber and all this is in the dates. There are studies about it. Amazing. So dates is it for me when I can use it, the color, the flavor, texture. So there are always some things. But the date mousse makes it easy to put it into a jam, a blueberry jam. I'll show you in a moment. First, let's begin with the main part. The first main part, that is the granola. And I have two things here. First is the buckwheaties. I showed you already. And the buckwheaties go right in the bottom of the glass. I take some. Yeah, can take your second helping, some next. And the second part here is, I have two ingredients here I want to show you. That is the walnuts, here, walnuts, and raisins. See, raisins. These two, I had thought of on the third part. I won't do it now. I just take the walnuts and the raisins, and I will quickly cut them on a cutting board. Just make it a little bit smaller. You can cut the raisins with the walnuts, doesn't really matter. But this is a little bit nice to have a little bit more or less space here in the glass, because then, it's so up to you. So I take some of the raisins and the walnuts, put them together on top of the buckwheaties. That's it. Thought about a third ingredient here with the almonds, but no, I just want to try the walnuts with the raisins today. That's it. So 3 ingredients for the first part. I always have 3 ingredients for one part. The minimum amount of ingredients in a recipe of me here in this series is 3 ingredients, because that is a little bit more exciting if you have 3 instead of 2. You have 3, that is so much more possibilities. How the flavor they create, the new flavor you want to create as a chef, how that is a mystery. You know, you have to taste something and then, and you cannot analyze it. Then it's just and to make it simple. But when it has only 2 ingredients, it is so much more easy to analyze it. So the thinking starts more easily. So that is just an idea why I take at least 3 ingredients. The other reason why I take 3 ingredients is it is easier to find out what goes wrong, because it is not only the minimal number, it's also the number that makes it easy to find out what goes wrong. When you begin with more than 3 ingredients, it gets considerably more difficult to find out when something goes wrong. Imagine a recipe with 15 ingredients and something doesn't taste well. It's not so easy to find out what goes wrong, what went wrong. But with 3 ingredients, I make a new recipe every single day, like that. When something goes wrong, I quickly find out what was wrong. It's easy, usually. Sometimes I have to make 2 or 3 attempts, but then at least I have it. That's usually what I have. I mix a little bit here, the granola. So nice to have a little bit mixed. But that's about the granola here and the 3 ingredients of the granola. And because this take 3 rule, I can really make a new recipe every day, and that means endless vegan variety. I can really make always new plants into my menu, and that is considered to be the healthiest thing after whole food and plant-based. Whole food plant-based diet, that's famous, WPF they call it, WBB, plant-based, whole food plant-based diet, yeah, that's it. That is the famous diet, that is the healthiest one, if you get it right. But the third important thing is that you really combine more and more plants into it. And they only find out about it recently. It's not so new and not so old, this food synergy idea, but it's very difficult for science to find out about it, because you have to, one plant has thousands of nutrients, up to thousands of nutrients, plant nutrients, and how they play together, it's complicated, it's very expensive to find out. So the simple rule is as many plants as you can, and this take 3 recipes, they are designed to do that, because more and more plants, that's the thing I want. So now I show you my fruit salad, and that is the papaya and the orange. Pretty similar amounts, a nice orange or 2, depends on the size, and a half papaya. And I love this combination. Papayas are great for breakfast, especially because they have so much fiber, they make me full. And the oranges, they are seasoning the papaya. Papaya has another thing, it has a gentle sweet flavor, very gentle, and the oranges really have a strong citrus flavor, and papayas love that. That's all I do here for this fruit salad, just papaya and orange, 2 ingredients. And the third one is the cashew yogurt that comes on top. I showed you already how I make it. There's another video I already told you. I have to just stir it a little bit. Then it comes down again. You see, now it's only up to here again. It was BC and now it is here. Maybe you can see that, maybe not. I show you now. So the yogurt goes on top of the papaya and the orange. It's a wonderful combination. You see, you can make the cashew a little bit runnier or thicker. This one a little bit runnier. It's all up to you how many cashews you put in as related to the water. And that's my fruit salad. The second part, with the cashew yogurt as the third ingredient. So always 3 ingredients. It's nice and runny. The cashew yogurt this time, and it's also nice with the dried part on the bottom, the granola. Quickly fill it up, and the third part, I already tell you, is a blueberry jam And that's another fascinating story. Well, the papaya is fascinating because it is so delicious and so gentle and so filling, whole meal. And it has an enzyme that is papain. It's very, very good for digestion, can help digest proteins. And that's very cool. So fruit salad on top of the granola with the yogurt. Yeah. And now the third part, the blueberry jam. Blueberries, and they have been frozen, now they're thawed. You see they release the juice when they are thawed. And what I put in there is just date mousse. I also told you there's another video how to watch it, how to make it, very easy. Date mousse goes into the blueberries, and as they have this wonderful juice released, while they have been thawing, the date mousse gives it the perfect texture. It combines with the juice, and the juice gets thick and creamy, and there you have your jam. That's it. You make a blueberry jam just with date mousse. I gotta get everything out of it. You can take any amount. Well, I mean, 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of date mousse in a cup of blueberries or so, as you wish. Blueberries love sweetness, especially the frozen ones, especially because the frozen ones often, they are wonderful in nutrients, but oftentimes they have a little bit less sweetness, yeah, than the fresh ones. Blueberries and the date mousse is the perfect sweetener. It is similar to the blueberry flavor. Lemon juice with a little bit of zest you can put, and this is also perfect together with blueberries. So lemons and dates. This is the perfect flavor combination to make blueberries even more delicious. And the fascinating stories about blueberries is that you can eat blueberries, and right after eating, almost instantly, your brain functions get better. You get a better memory, you can better solve problems, and that is not a joke or a myth. There is really science about it. Blueberries are considered among the healthiest of berries, and berries in general are the healthiest fruit. So fruit have once been found to be that what most people are lacking on the planet Earth, 200 countries, big study. The first reason of premature death was eating too little fruit. So really amazing stories about fruit. Blueberries among the healthiest of them, and I try to get them as often as I can. That's my, I call it papaya orange yogurt, blueberry jam on a walnut buckwheaty granola. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X.